Hi everybody, I hope you're all having a nice day so far. Just as I've come on, the sun has come out. That's for yous. The sun's come out for yous. I'm sad today because my Trisha isn't in Big Brother anymore. But the good thing is she'll be making lots of videos, so we'll get back to seeing what she's up to. I have been watching her since 1,000 subs. I love her. I just absolutely love her. And I've not wrote anything down. The past few live streams I've wrote notes down, but I couldn't even be bothered writing notes down. And I'm actually going to find it hard to watch the rest of Big Brother because she's not in it. Because I think a lot of them were so mean to her, and it was just horrible. And I hate to use the word bullying, but I think some of that went on. Hi TJ's woodworking shop. Oh, hope you're doing well today and welcome to my live stream. I'm just talking about Big Brother, the UK Big Brother. So we'll get right into it and talk about Trish leaving. The only thing I feel bad about is that Karthik left. Maybe they should put him back in. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they should put him back in the house. But I've watched Trisha's videos that she's put on since she left the house. The first video she put on was hard to watch because I just felt like crying. And she still had her eviction outfit and everything on. And there is one thing that I'd like to let everybody know in case you haven't watched her. Last night's Big Brother, you seen her saying that something about the quality of people in the house, and if that's what the UK is like, then we're all horrible people or something like that. She didn't mean it like that. She said on her video on YouTube that she didn't mean that. She's sorry for saying that. Because everybody does say things when you're upset and angry. And I voted to keep her in. I think I must have, I've still got this sore back. I think I voted 10 times to keep her in, and the first vote I voted to keep her in. And she was upset because she said she didn't want to let any of us down. And I left a comment, I don't know if she would have read it, and I wrote, you know, I had voted to keep her in, and that doesn't bother me about voting her to keep her in. I'm just glad that she's out now. And she can put it all behind her. Because it must be an ordeal to go in the Big Brother house anyway, but to go in the Big Brother house in a different country. And I don't know what Paul was saying when Trisha had asked, can I have something? And he said, oh, you shouldn't be saying that. You should say, please may I have, that's the way we see it. When I go to a drive-through in McDonald's, I say, can I have a Big Mac? Can I have a cheeseburger? You know? So I don't know why he was saying that to her. I think that was just for badness. And I think a lot of nastiness is coming out with Paul. Hold on a minute, I'm going to need to open my living room door. I've got a Jack Russell. Oh, excuse me a second. Right, you come in, but behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. Jack Russells. Are you coming up to see everybody? Come on up. Come here. Come here, show everybody. There. This is my baby. This is my baby right here. So, if anybody walks by the window, they will be barking. This is what happens all day long. Isn't it, baby? So, I don't know. I think Trish is going to make quite a few more videos. But I'm sad that she's out of the house. But then again, we'll get to see more of her because she'll be putting on her videos. And I just hope she knows that we all still love her, you know. So let's talk about the rest of them in the house. I know that just now they're doing a cheerleading task. I think that's going to be fun. And cheerleading, it's not really something that we see in Scotland. I know that when I went to Florida and it was in the Disney complex, they had like cheerleading contests. And my daughters were only young at the time. And we sat in the audience and we were watching, I think it was different schools or something that do the cheerleading. And my heart was in my mouth watching them. My daughters were only young at the time. They were about 8 and 6 at the time. And they loved it. And there was nothing like that in Scotland. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 cheerleading things, but I always thought that looked fantastic, but dangerous at the same time. The way they throw the girls up in the air. And when we watched them, they had like 2 big, you know, muscly men at either side of the girls, just in case somebody was going to fall, they could catch them. And a few of them did fall. It was a shame. And you could see they were devastated and think that they'd let their team down, kind of thing. But yes, I loved that. So that's what they're doing in the Big Brother house just now, this task. But I think everybody's opinion of Sarah Harding will have changed. I wasn't that keen on it anyway, but the response of the audience that were watching Big Brother, hi Tracy, the audience all loved Sarah, and when her name was mentioned, they would all cheer. But now Sarah's got a boyfriend on the outside world, and she's been in the house to show everybody she's not the way the media portray her. So, not last night, the night before, she got really drunk, and Chad was, you know, being Chad. Hi, ASMR machine. Linda Berry, I love that name. So Chad was just being as usual, you know, look at me, self, look, I'm gorgeous, and everything like that. Oh, thank you, Princess. Princess, that's one of my new palettes. I'll be doing a makeup ASMR, and it's my new Solar Flare by BH Cosmetics. So that's me, got the 3 palettes of BH Cosmetics. I'll show you how, let's see them. They're beautiful. So I'll be doing a makeup look like that. ASMR machine, I would go in Big Brother. Yes, I would love to go in Big Brother. So last night, Sarah and Chad, last night's show, Sarah and Chad were awful close and touchy-feely and everything like that. And Brandy even said to Sarah, it looks as if there's a romance going on here. And Sarah said, no, we're just good friends. He's my good friend. There's nothing going on. He's just my friend. He's my good pal. We get along great. He's my friend. So as the night goes on, they get closer and closer, and she's cuddling into him, and he's smelling her hair. All this kind of stuff was going on. And then they go into the kitchen, and you see them looking around, and they stand against a pillar that's in the kitchen and start romantically kissing and everything like that. And he's rubbing her face while they're kissing. And then they just look up, and the camera's right there, go cheek like that, and zoomed in on them. So she ran away into the storage room, and she was standing like this. And he was sitting on the kitchen unit going, shit. So, oh, thank you, Princess. So if I was the boyfriend down the outside world, I would not be happy. Tracy says, I like Sarah to start with, but it's very cruel to kiss someone else, etc. when she has a boyfriend. I feel so sorry for him. I do think she's very fragile, though, mentally. I totally agree, Tracy. Totally agree with everything you've said there. And I think she has been in the house to show everybody that she's different, but she's. And for a while there, I felt as if, oh, sorry, my back. I've really done my back and try not to move. For a while there, I felt as if everybody was kind of picking on her, like she was an easy target. So she was getting it from all over the house. We're getting her, and I felt a bit sorry for her. But after last night, what do I think of Gemma? I've mixed emotions about Gemma as well. I think, especially with Trish leaving the house, and then Gemma was talking shit about her. I didn't like that because I love Trish. So, Gemma's one to watch. I think Gemma's one to watch. She'd be really nice to you and then talk shit about you behind your back. So she'd be one I would be watching. But Sarah's boyfriend, can you imagine your boyfriend watching that? Tracy, you can't stand Gemma. I think she's one to watch. I wouldn't trust her. I wouldn't trust her because she was all over Trish's friend and everything. Oh, you're great, Trish, and everything like that. And then when Trish left, she was talking shit about her. So I'm not really liking her at all. So there's a few of them I'm not liking. I'm loving Helen and Sandy. I think I want Sandy to win because she just seems a beautiful woman. She seems beautiful inside and out. I mean, the way that she is with the younger ones, and she's very maternal and loving, and that's how I love Sandy. Princess says, "Got it, Trish is gone now. Who are you rooting for to win?" Hi, Daniela. Sandy. I love Sandy. I think Sandy's good. I'm not sure about the rest of them because my opinion's changed in them all. I mean, even Derek, I liked him as well. I thought, oh, he's going to be good and everything. But even him, he voted for Sarah to go out. And then Sarah's crying about being up for a nomination. He's going, oh, you won't go, you won't go. And I thought, that's a bit two-faced. You just voted for her 2 seconds ago. So I'm going to open my can of juice. If I can move it. I want the pain in my bloody back. Showing my age, everybody. Showing my age. He's up everyone's ass. Derek, what do you think of Paul? I was enjoying the fight that Paul and Gemma had. Oh, I was enjoying that. But even then he was saying, don't square up to me, because if that was a man, they would have been knocked down. Acting a pure hard man. Acting a pure hard man. I would knock them down. So you would. That's all right, Tracy. So my opinion on a lot of them, but Sarah, I'm wondering now if she gets, she will, in fact, they'll nominate her again. She'll be up again. I wonder what the audience will be like. I bet she gets booed now after the Chad kissing incident. Princess says, I found this series for me personally hasn't been the best. I have preferred previous series. I think it's too many fake people just playing. playing the game to win. Princess, me too. I usually like the one that's in January, the new year. I think they've got bigger celebrities. But I was loving this one because Trisha was in it. I'm one of Trisha's fishies. That's the title of this live stream. Because you know how she always gives us our fishies a kiss at the So I'm going to watch the rest of it, but when she left, I thought, that's it, I'm not going to watch anymore. But I need to watch now to see what's going to happen with the rest of them. But it's not going to be the same. And I think Big Brother were only too happy to let Trisha go. Do you not think so? You know how they normally tell, if people want to go, they say, go and sleep on it and we'll let you know in the morning and things like that. They were kind of only too happy to let her go. Blanca, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Kind of scraping the barrel now, aren't they? Tracy says. I know. I know, it used to be really good. It used to be really good. I loved the one as well that Pete Burns was in. Did you watch that? Oh, can't believe Pete Burns has passed away. That was a good one. They had a lot of good ones, but this one, there is a lot of fake people. And they would have done my head in as well. But I'm glad Trisha's out, and hopefully she's putting all that behind her now and concentrating on her channel and her music and things like that, and just ignore. And as she says, the people in there will be going back to what? And she's gone back to doing her channel and things like that. But Sandy, I do love Sandy, so I'm rooting for Sandy now. Sandy to win. Helen, she doesn't really do much. She was good in the diary room. She was talking about shapes and telling Big Brother, you know, the housemates, and I think she's cracking up. I think that's what it is. And Sarah went into bed with Chad last night. Did you see that? Now, I'm not married anymore, but if I was married to my husband and I was in the Big Brother house and I was jumping in bed with another guy, I just wanted a cuddle. That would have been it. It wouldn't have been fun. I hear a lot of banging outside. I don't know what's happening. So I'll be watching it again. But the cheerleading task, have you seen her video she put on YouTube? I felt so bad for her. She was looking forward to it. Oh no, Princess. See the first video she put on and she had on her eviction outfit. I found it hard to watch because I was nearly in tears watching it. And she was so devastated that she was out, because you've seen how excited she was going in. She was over the moon excited to go in. And then the next video she'd done a wee black t-shirt, and she time to think about it. And I think she was more, no, I definitely done the right thing. And she said it was toxic. And some people were saying that she was a coward to walk away. That's bullshit. Sorry about my language, but it takes courage. So we're all behind her anyway. I think she done the right thing for her at the time. It's a shame she couldn't stay in longer, but it's messing about with your head. I don't know if I could stand it with some of these people right enough. So the cheerleading task, that's going to be good. I'll have a wee look just now while I'm here and see what's going on in the house. Celebrities face a cheerleading challenge. Celebrities battle to be crowned cheerleading champion. In the red corner, it's Sandy's team, and in the blue corner, it's Sarah's team. Who's the best? You decide. And then in the diary room, it says Sean releases his inner cheerleader. Good to see that there. Sam really wants to kiss Amelia, but Jordan thinks he's got no game. Celebrities get a shock. Oh, and there it's got Chad and Sarah and Chad lock lips. So there we go. Hi Vanessa, Daniela, how are you today, Linda? I've got a really sore back. Oh, do you know what I've done? I had some washing in a basket on my table, and I took it off my table, and I was putting it on the floor, and about halfway down, I just felt it twang. Oh, so it's been really, really sore for a couple of days, and I've not been able to sleep with it because I can't, when I'm lying down, it's just really sore. Ouch. So, I mean, I'm going to be doing my ASMR videos, but I'm in so much pain just now, I don't know how relaxing I could make it. I'd be like, oh, relax. Oh, ow, 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 relax. Daniela, thanks very much. I'll be fine. I just need to rest it. I just need to rest it for a few days, and I'll be back to normal. Oh, how are you all doing today? I hope you are all well. Another drink. Oh. As I say, I've got my makeup videos I want to do. So I want to do my solar flare. I'm loving the colours in my solar flare. And I've got the Galaxy Chic, and I've got the, what's the other one called? Spectrum or something, is it? I can't remember, but I've got the three of them. And including shipping over here, it came to, I think it was £22, and that's including shipping. So that's really, really good. And the colours are amazing. I'm loving them. I'm loving them. My daughter was in yesterday, and that was her over at all my makeup. I said, you need to come down one day, and I'll do a ASMR video and put makeup on and do some hair brushing. Daniela says, I'm good, thanks. Got the boyfriend making me a brew. So going to nip out for quick cigarettes while I wait. Oh, that's nice, Daniela. That's nice. Well, I've got turkey in the oven. Having turkey and roast potatoes, probably carrots, peas, some gravy. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. And I'll be watching my Big Brother. But I'm sad that my Trisha's not in it. Erin said, sounds delicious. Oh, it will be. And I always like to keep a little extra so that later on you could have maybe a piece in turkey with some gravy. Why not? So I'm going to go then and take 2 painkillers. Which is sore when I laugh even. It's terrible. So thanks everyone for spending some time with me this afternoon. And I'll be watching Big Brother. I'll keep watching it because for a wee while I was thinking, that's it, I'm not watching again. But I'll keep watching. And I'll be back on and talk to you all. So thanks again, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Love yous all. Bye.